This is arc furnace electrode test test 1. We have these 2 carbon rods that I salvaged from a 6-volt battery. Then I have these 6-inch needle nose clip things. And then I attached it to this electrode and on this. And I have set the feed rate to none or 1, so hopefully it doesn't feed any. So I'm gonna turn the welder on, and let's see if this works. No. Hey, crank up the voltage. Now let's try. It did a thing. Get him closer. Yeah, that's the issue. Oh, there we go. Gotta wait for the wax on it to burn off. 2 have worked. Awesome. I've created a contained, it's sustained arc furnace thing. I got them at a good point. It should be melting, hopefully. So yay. So I have these 6-inch locking pliers on either side, and I'm running some wire up, and I'm using a hose clamp, and I clamped it to either side. So, and I'm using some of this wire, and it's being hooked with a hose clamp onto either one, and then I'm using a one of these carbon rods from a 6-volt battery as the electrodes. And then I connected this wire. I put some of these 1/2 inch copper couplings. I flattened it out in my vise. I hooked it up to my welder, and then I put a little thing of wire around that, so it's like continuously going. And you can hear the welder running right now. Oh darn. Ooh, it's red hot in there. Yes, please. I think it stopped. Okay, now it's running again. So it's definitely working. I'm melting some aluminum. These aluminum chunks. Silica brick that I bought off the internet. So I think I'm gonna cast it, the little aluminum into like here and make some little like aluminum like little disc thing. Okay, so that's the issue. That right there. That's what's smoking. It's probably also why it's cracking. So let's put this back. That's probably why you need a vent hole. But yeah, you need somewhere to vent the heat from that top thing, or it's just gonna melt straight through it. This design is based off of Grant Thompson's design. It's kind of modified a little bit because I couldn't find a silica brick that was the same dimensions as his. Okay, look, she's making like these beams of light coming out. So you can feel the heat. It doesn't even register like how awesome it looks. The smoke seems to be a byproduct of it being not hot, because it stopped once the aluminum got pretty hot. So I'm thinking that's something in the aluminum. I have another brick which I can use to make another lid. Even another brick if I have to. Well, look at the side, it's all glowing orange. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. I don't want it to eat through my brick. I'm gonna turn this off. Turn this off. I'm gonna use these conveniently placed holes to store these electrodes, carbon electrodes. I'm going to, the metal's hot. That's hard. Ooh, the aluminum is really soft. Ooh, yeah, it's basically liquid. I kind of want to make a vent hole before I continue this process. So, it's the next day. I tried to drill a vent hole in this, but it was already kind of cracked. Once I hit this part, it just like kind of died. It broke in half. The drill press ripped it apart. So what I went ahead and did, I made a new one. And I drilled 1 1/4 inch hole in the top. So yeah, it's out of way of contact, actual like plasma beam. But yeah, just the same thing. I got a new carbon rod from the battery because the other one was kind of like being eaten away at. But the one that I didn't replace is still fine and intact. So it's working. It's been going for like a minute or two. Let's see. I'll take off the lid and see how it's going. It's going. The metal seems to be pretty hot. Okay, I got it. Hopefully it will be melted. Well, it didn't work, sadly. It's because the carbon rods weren't like heavy duty enough. So I'll get some more carbon rods, remake the thing. I might have to get new bricks as well because I just have enough to build a new furnace thing, but not the lid. So I'll get new rods and then I'll attempt it again. The aftermath, that's aluminum in there. It's red hot. There's definitely some liquid. The silica like melted on top. Yeah, that's cool. I've created a contained, it's sustained arc furnace thing. I got them at a good point. It should be melting, hopefully. So yay.